Good evening. Tonight we're going to start in our Unit 4, Lesson 9. Generate equivalent fractions with smaller units of non-unit fractions. So remember, when we talk about the word equivalent, we hear the word equal. So we're finding fractions that are equal with each other. Our first one right here, our area model, is showing 1/4. But what happens when I cut this up into another more rows? So let's make 2 rows here. What fraction do we have now? Well, let's count. We have in the numerator 1, 2, 3. But what is it out of? What's our denominator? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is showing you that 1/4 is equal to 3/12. Now, ways to find equivalent fractions is what I've told you before. We can multiply and divide. So therefore, since we added those extra rows, we multiplied by 3. And whatever we do to the top, we have to do the bottom. Whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do the top. Multiplying by 3, 1 times 3, we get 3 in the numerator. 4 times 3, we get 12 in the denominator. All right, here's another area model that is showing 2/4. So this shows 2/4. What happens if I add and I cut this up into 2 more sections? What do we have now? Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the numerator, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the denominator. So this area model is showing that 2/4 and 6/12 are equivalent with each other. And when they're equivalent with each other, what did I do to the top and the bottom? Well, I multiplied the top and the bottom by 3, because now I have 3 rows. And once I multiply the top and the bottom by 3, we get 6/12. So 2/4 and 6/12 are equivalent fractions. Okay, so we have right here, we have 6/12. And I want to be able to show you that how 2/4 is equivalent to 6/12. Well, what we can do is we can multiply the top and the bottom by 3 to get 6/12. So 2 times 3 is 6, and then in the bottom, whatever we do with the top, we got to do the bottom. 4 times 3 is 12. But if I actually use this word simplify, you could take 6/12. And then when I use the word simplify, I always mean you only can divide. What could we divide the top and the bottom by? We could divide it by 6. The highest number we can divide would be 6, and we would get 1/2. Isn't 1/2 and 2/4 equivalent? Yes, they are. Because 2/4 and a half, 2/4 means a half. All right, the next one, we've got 4/5. So this represents 4/5. All right, and now I'm going to show you how we can make this an equivalent fraction by cutting it in half. When we cut it in half, we're going to end up multiplying the top and the bottom by 2. So we've got now in the numerator 8, and in the denominator we have 10. So 4/5 and 8/10 are equivalent fractions. And you can see that by using this area model. Okay, in our next example, we see 2/6. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right in half. And when we do that, we multiply the top and the bottom by 2. And now we're going to get an equivalent fraction of 4/12. Again, using this area model, you can clearly see that 2/6 and 4/12 are equivalent fractions. Okay, looking at this next one here, is this equivalent or not equivalent? Well, remember what I said. when we're trying to find equivalent fractions, we can multiply and we can divide. And if I look at this, remember when we have to do the top, we have to do the bottom. Whenever we do the bottom, we have to do the top. So let's try this out. 2 times what gives us 4? Well, it gives us 2 times 2 is 4. But remember the rule, whenever I do the top, I have to do the bottom. So let's try it on the bottom. Does 3 times 2 equal 6? Yes, it does. So therefore, 2/3 and 4/6 are equivalent fractions. What about this next one? Is 3/6 equal to 9/12? Well, if 3 is going in and 9 is coming out, what did we do? We were going to multiply by 3. Does that work on the bottom? Well, let's try. 3 times 6 is 18. It does not equal 12. This would have been 18ths, 9/18. So 3/6 and 9/12 are not equivalent fractions. And the perfect way of testing that, you could be drawing pictures, area models, or just simply use multiplication or division. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, let's practice some more problems to see. True or false? 1/3 is equal to 2/9. True or false? 1/5 is equal to 2/10. Today is the day. I can feel it. Today I will catch that tail. What a great goal. Hopefully you're setting goals for yourself, like practicing your multiplication and division facts. All right, have a great night. We'll practice this more tomorrow.